The Russian replacement in this women's all-around final, Yelena Zamolodchikova, off to a fabulous start on the uneven bars, 9-7-2-5. Meanwhile, the United States didn't fare well with Amy Chow. They now turn their hopes over to Kristen Maloney on the floor exercise.
And you know, Al, this is a really great event for Kristen to start with. She has by far some of the hardest tumbling in the world.
Couple of steps there, that's going to cost her.
Interesting, all these years Kristen has waited to wear the red, white, and blue, and on this night of nights she wears silver.
She does it in combination. Whoa, really close to going out of bounds there. Ends with a triple twist.
Well, it was a good routine for Kristen Maloney, but when you're competing with the 36 best gymnasts in the world, those little steps, they will make the difference.
And those little steps have prevented the United States from achieving the success they hoped for in these Olympic Games to this point. Meanwhile, these rotational groups are split in half, and now the second half of each group is given warm-up time. Elise Ray is on the vault for the United States, the third member of their representation here in the all-around.
She said this morning she wasn't concerned about her shoulder at all. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. That is
That's scary.
Unreal. She completely misses the front of the horse, just kind of brushes it.
What does that do to her head prior to competing?
Well, it does. I mean, first of all, physically, you're never quite sure. She looks like she's okay, but you see what she's doing there. She's going back and she's checking her marks, where she hurdles from, where she puts her hands down.
So important, the timing of everything and where your hand placement is before the board.
Wow. This is remarkable. That was...
Can't believe she fell as well as she did.
Flirting with disaster right there. Hands just barely missed the front of the horse. Kind of scrape it as it's going down.
Mom and Dad, Ellen and Bill, and a little reassuring tap on the leg from Bill to Ellen. Andrea Radikon, who's about to go in the vault with Elise Ray in this group. Yikes. Ooh. And I guess this is sort of the specter that every gymnast has hanging over them. Whether they like to acknowledge it on a daily basis or not is up to them. I'm sure Kelly Hill didn't think that she would have to do this sort of mental coaching right before Elise Ray went on the vault. So back we go to Andrea Radikon. This is for real. The 16-year-old was part of the Romanian gold medal effort in the team final. Remember, she was the one hoisted up on the shoulders of the coach, Octavian Bellew.
And certainly one of the favorites to win this all-around gold medal.
Well, a very nice vault, but a pretty big hop for what Radikon is accustomed to. She has been, so far, the most consistent athlete of these games.
And she typically scores in the 9-7 range on this apparatus.
Nice push off on the horse, but you see that slide back on the landing. Maybe a little bit too high on the horse there to get the usual bounce off of the horse, but
Andrea qualified second behind Svetlana Horkina.
And actually was the top scorer in the team competition. So she has been 1 and 2 when nearly all the best are competing.
More difficult vault attempt here.
Beautiful vault in the air. Just once again that hop. You see the face. She is not accustomed to not sticking that one cold.
Score coming in now for Kristen Maloney of the United States, and she puts up a 9.412, and it's really doubtful that the medalists in this all-around are going to have a score that low.
Well, I would guess at this point that an average of a 9.412, if she does that on 4 events, will be somewhere around 20th.
Radican's second vault a lot better than the first. She averages out a little bit less than she did in the qualifying with a 9.706. Elise Ray trying to clear her mind. She's coming up.